Hey guys, it is Juan Morales, and today I wanted to talk to you about your Google reviews and the importance of them, especially for a local practice. And I know that you hear this a lot. Google reviews are important. It's the way people find you. When people find you, they want to read something good about your practice. But I really wanted to dive into the numbers today so that you get a clear grasp on how important it is, but then also help you put a system in place so it's a process that you can have and make sure that you and your staff are on the same page. And that's a recurrent theme that you'll see with the videos that I produce. Anytime we're running a business, we want to encounter an opportunity. In this case, it's how do we get more reviews? Next, how do we put a process in place so that it's something that happens predictably, that we know that every patient that comes to our clinic, they're going to get that request. And I'm going to show you a couple of different ways on how you can ask for that review, which I know a lot of times we're hesitant to ask for, especially in healthcare. We're not used to doing things like that. So I'm going to give you the tools and the knowledge on how you can ask for these reviews, and then also put a system in place so that it's something that happens all the time. All right. If you're new to my channel, my name is Juan Morales, and I help healthcare clinics grow by giving them the right tools, training, and support to efficiently scale their practice. Visit impactgrowth.io to learn more and book a call with me or my team. So to get started, let's look at the numbers, the objective data. 80% of patients use online reviews to evaluate physicians and healthcare practitioners. 80% of these consumers trust these reviews as personal recommendations from friends or family. And 77% of patients use online reviews as their first step in finding a new doctor or provider. Now, let's look at this 80% of consumers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations for friends or family. This number has dramatically increased because of COVID. People aren't getting together like they used to, and that opportunity to refer you isn't happening as frequently like it used to. So people are going online, they're searching, and they're relying on these reviews to see and to learn about your practice. So today we're going to cover a simple 3-step process that you can use so that every patient gets a review request. We make it as simple as possible for that patient to leave us a review, and that will help people find our practice and then see what others have to say. So let's start with step 1. Number 1 is you have to go to Google My Business and claim your profile. So I'm going to share my screen and show you exactly what that page looks like. So the first thing you'll do is go to google.com/business and then click on Manage Now. From there, you will log into your email. Next, you'll be required to input some basic information about your business. The page will look like this. Just enter the information and click Next. And then you'll be required to verify your account by submitting a code that is mailed to your business address. And this step is necessary to unlock all of the Google My Business features. And a postcard will be mailed to you. This will have a code on it that you will enter into your Google My Business account, and then it'll unlock all of the features. So now let's cover the information you should add into your profile to make sure it's optimized and we get the most out of our Google My Business profile. This is what the main dashboard looks like, and the very first thing you want to do is go to Info. And then you just want to start at the top, make sure your name is correct, and update your business category. So if you have a healthcare practice, enter that information and any subcategories that apply. Update your service area, so make sure that it's your local area. Your times, any additional hours if it's applicable, your contact information, your appointment link if you're doing online scheduling for your appointments, and then the services you offer, any attributes that are applicable to your business, a short description of who you are and who you help, an opening date if you haven't officially opened yet. And once we have completed these sections, we can then add photos. You can click here, or on the left-hand menu, click on photos. Upload your logo, a cover picture, and a video if you have any. Once you have uploaded your pictures, we will then move on to your services or products. For healthcare clinics, most likely it'll be services. Make sure that information is there, everything is accurate, and then accept the changes. And the very last thing we'll do is go to your messages and make sure that this is active. It should say you will receive messages from customers here. And this is an important feature that Google My Business is now rolling out on mobile. They're allowing for those that are searching for your services to now message your clinic directly and get answers to the questions they might have. So make sure that this is on and active. If it's not, it'll walk you through the steps to activate your Google My Business messages. Now that you've claimed your profile and you've updated the information and it's optimized, the next step is that we want to make it super simple for patients to leave you reviews. This is something that you don't want to leave to chance. And what I mean is that most of the time, the way we do it is we'll ask the patient, hey, if you had a great experience, would you be kind enough to leave us a review? And then we expect them to go to Google and find us and figure out how to do that. And the odds of them doing that are very low. It's not likely that they'll actually go and do that. We might forget to ask them. When you get busy, the first thing you do is forget about things like this. So now what we need is a process to get these reviews. So I'm going to share with you a very simple, effective way that you can start doing that today. What we have here is a very simple flyer that you can print out and have them in your practice readily available. And what we added here is a QR code that links to your Google My Business account. And I'm going to show you how you can get that code so that when people scan this, it'll take them directly to where we want them to leave that review. So if we go back to your Google My Business profile, click on Home, and then you will scroll down where it says get your first review, share review form. This is the link you want to share with your patients. And notice that it'll open your business and it'll open your review box. So we're making it incredibly easy for them to leave that review. We're not leaving it to chance. They get this simple flyer that has your contact information. They can scan it with their phone. Canva has a feature where you can create these codes. You'll simply go to QR code here on the left, enter that link that we just grabbed from your Google My Business account, and then generate code, and it'll add the QR code here for you. Now the other way of doing this is taking that same link and then texting it out to your patients an hour, 3 hours after their visit, thanking them for coming in and trusting you with their care, and then simply asking for them to leave a review with that link. So when they click on it with their cell phone, then it'll take them directly to Google My Business where they can leave that 5-star review. The only thing I would add is that to make sure that your phone service is HIPAA compliant so that when you do text your patients, you're protecting their personal information. Now that you're having reviews coming in, you have a process in place, your staff knows exactly what to do. They hand them their flyer or they text them after their visit. And the last step is to acknowledge both positive and negative reviews. If you have a positive 5-star review, This is your opportunity to thank them publicly, to acknowledge that they took the time and that this is very important for your business. This is how people are going to find you. But if somebody leaves a negative review, this is our opportunity to address their concern and their frustration. A lot of times it's stuff that's out of our control, but it's important that we respond to them so that they have an opportunity to vent, get them on the phone, and try to make things better. A lot of times, once you do make it better, you can simply ask them to remove that review, and they will. It happens all the time. In today's market, it's important as a healthcare clinic to establish a positive online presence and also maintain it. I hope you found this useful. If you want the notes and the step-by-step process that you can start using today on how to get more reviews, click on the link below. It will include the link to the Canva template so that you can go and modify it and put your information on it. And if you're looking to automate this process so that these review requests go out automatically, reach out to me. This is something that we can help you with so that you can set it and forget it and not have to worry about it. So the link to that will be down below. Hope you found this useful. If you did, please leave a comment, like, share it. I'd like to see if you have a process in place to getting reviews. If you don't, download this handout and take action today. Start implementing this process so that you can start growing your practice and getting more patients and helping more people in this new year. Thank you guys. Have a great day.